Hi everyone, it's Ayush here and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to share today's video, which is on the topic of how you can apply different kind of programming concept inside VBA like comments, variables, as well as constant. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the video. So first of all, let's take a look after what is a comment. So comment is basically a part of code that is being ignored by the compiler. In simple words, the compiler is one who runs your code or your program. So whatever I just write after the single quotes in VBA, it's going to be just ignored by the VBA code compiler. So here you can see that I have just written hi, I am Ayush after the single quotes. So when I just run the execute or you can see the execute the program, then it's going to just ignore this line of code because it's written after the single quotes just for the remark of one who is reading your code. So if I just execute this program, you can see nothing happens because this line of code is being ignored. So make sure if you're writing any kind of comment, it should be written after the single quotes only. And suppose if you're just writing your serious code, then it should not be written after the single quotes. Otherwise, it's going to be just considered as a kind of comment, and it's not going to be you can say executed. So this is the actual meaning of what a comment is. Now let's take a look after the main topic of today's video, that is what is a variable. So just take an example that you are storing the fruits in a container A and the vegetables in a container B. So in this case, A and B are both kind of variables. So A is storing the value for the fruits and B is storing the value for vegetables. So similarly, you can just create variables in programming as well. So how you can do that in VBA? For doing that, you need to simply write the name of the variable that you want to make. So you can take random name that you want. So right now I will just make one variable with the name of var1, and to assign some value to this variable var1, I will just write here var1 equal to, and then whatever I just write after the equal to sign is going to be equated with the var1, means that value is going to be assigned into the variable var1. So let's give here some kind of text. So if I just give here some text like hi, so the text hi is going to be like assigned to the variable var1. So this is the actual meaning of what a variable is. But now you can even use this var1 for declaring the value high. One more very useful usage of this variable concept in programming is that it avoids repetition. Means suppose if you are just storing a very big text inside one single variable, then there is no need for you to just repeat the text throughout your program to just call that text. Even you can simply call the variable to just refer to that particular text. So you can see var1 equal to high. It means that the variable is having the value of high. Now, how I can just use this variable to just declare the value of high? For doing that, let me just take a very basic example. Like let's give one MSG box, or you can say a message box. In the message box, I'm going to just print the value of the variable one. So let's say MSG box var1, and after that, I just press enter here. Control S to just save that, and now you can see it's giving me something like this. The following feature cannot be saved. Let's click on this yes button, and let me just go back to my Excel worksheet. Now let's go to this file tab, save as. Let's select one with that position here. Let's go to the desktop only, and we are going to just select in the save as type Excel macro enabled workbook. Click on the save button. Now after I do so, let me just click on this yes to just replace that. And now I will just go back to my VBA. I'm going to just simply save this, and now you can see it's successfully saved. Now to run this code, you need to simply click on this run button, or if you want to see the debug, you need to simply click on this F8 on your keyboard. If I just press F8, it's going to debug line by line, means it's going to show you the execution way how the program is going to be executed. So if I just simply press F8 one more time, it's going to be at this line, and if I just press the F8 one more time, the value of high is going to be assigned to the variable var1. So now the value high is being assigned to the variable var1, and now if I want to just view that value, I can simply see a message box var1, and that's it. You can see in the message box, you can see the desired value that I just applied to that particular variable. So you can just apply one more variable. Let's say here we are just inputting any kind of number inside this variable. So let's give this kind of number, random number I'm giving. I'm going to simply save this. I'm going to just click on this run button by using F5. Now when you say F5, it's going to just make one message box. Inside the message box, you can see the variable value, means the var1 value, that is in fact the number 543503. So this is how you can just declare different kind of variables, and you can just use those variables for making your work and more easier in VBA programming. So I hope this video may help you a lot. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Meet you in the next video. Till then, see you.